Get ready for heart-pounding moments. In heavy equipment fails number 3, you'll witness massive excavators trapped in deep mud, struggling desperately to break free. But before you know it, disaster strikes, machines flip over, projects crumble, and chaos explodes on the job site. The most shocking moments are all caught on camera. If you thought you had seen it all, think again. This third installment pushes the limits with even crazier, more intense fails. Watch houses collapse, trucks lose control, and massive machines topple in the blink of an eye. Don't miss out. The wildest chaos is about to begin.
Oh, Bismillah.
The heavy truck slips down the muddy slope as the driver clutches the wheel tightly, fighting the slide while mud sprays everywhere and the tires dig helplessly into the ground, but the weight pulls it faster and faster till it crashes into the trees below. Next, watch as the excavator spins out of control on the slick terrain, its giant arm swinging wildly while the entire machine tilts dangerously, and right after that, to breathtaking scenes unfold where excavators plunge down steep slopes in an unstoppable rush, delivering a truly jaw-dropping spectacle. And it doesn't stop there. The excavator thrashes wildly in a chaotic battlefield of mud and debris, struggling to gain control as it swings its massive bucket back and forth, desperately trying to hold its ground in the middle of total mayhem. Now, watch the desperate rescue as the excavator sinks deep into the swamp, with engines roaring and chains pulling in a fierce battle against the mud. Charging down the slippery slope with absolute control, the operator masters every bounce and slide. Rocks and mud explode in all directions as he powers through the chaos without missing a beat. With a deafening roar, the excavator lunges forward, ripping into the old bridge. Chunks of concrete and twisted steel rain down as the structure groans under the relentless assault. Second by second, the mighty bridge crumbles into dust, collapsing in a spectacular, unstoppable downfall. But the chaos doesn't end there. Slabs of broken stone crash into the river below, sending violent waves surging outward as the ruins vanish beneath the swirling waters. The excavator, caught in the raging floodwaters, thrashes violently as it struggles to break free, its massive frame lurching and buckling under the relentless pull of the torrent. Gripped by the merciless current, the excavator fights a losing battle, its giant arms flailing helplessly as the flood threatens to drag it under. Sucked into the swampy mire, the excavator sinks deeper with every desperate lurch, its massive frame groaning under the pull of the relentless mud. While the excavator battles the raging floodwaters, a fearless truck powers through the current and escapes. A giant bulldozer slowly climbs onto an oversized truck, its heavy tracks grinding and rattling, making the entire ground tremble under its unstoppable weight. Engrossed in working the massive bucket, the operator pays no attention to the ground slowly sinking beneath him, unaware that the danger is creeping closer with every move. Balanced precariously on a floating platform, the excavator battles the raging river currents, every move risking a plunge into the furious waters. The excavator suddenly flips forward, crashing into the mud with a heavy thud, leaving a cloud of debris swirling in the air. Amidst the raging Black River, the excavator stands its ground, stubborn and fierce. Water crashes against its body, mud and debris swirl around its tracks, but the machine refuses to yield, fighting against the overwhelming force, clinging desperately to the earth beneath. Sunken deep into the treacherous swamp, the excavator groans under its own weight. Each desperate pull of the tracks only drags it further into the sucking mud as the murky water rises around it, threatening to swallow the struggling machine whole. Elsewhere, a lone excavator sinks deeper into the swamp, its engine roaring in defiance. Thick, sticky mud clutches at its tracks, but the machine stubbornly battles on, refusing to surrender. A sudden landslide tears through the hillside, dragging the excavator with it. The ground crumbles beneath the heavy machine, sending it tumbling helplessly down the slope. Dirt, rocks, and broken branches crash alongside as the roaring landslide engulfs everything in its path. Amid the chaos, the excavator struggles to regain balance, but the relentless landslide shows no mercy. The heavy truck tips dangerously forward, its front wheels hang helplessly in the air, relying solely on the excavator's desperate pull to escape the muddy track. The massive truck stands precariously at the edge of the abyss, secured by a web of thick steel cables straining under its colossal weight. Two excavators rush in pulling the stuck one. The black swarm swallows up to the roof. One machine already drowned. Two machines are fighting hard to save their teammate. The excavator rolls down from the transport truck, losing balance and flipping over in a sudden crash. Two excavators are working together, pulling with all their might, trying to rescue the toppled truck that had earlier been swallowed by the deep mud. Every movement is a desperate struggle against the sinking ground. The compactor roars as it pushes against the giant rock, slowly lifting and rolling it aside with shear force. As the excavator pushes down from the trailer, the heavy truck can't hold it. The front tilts sharply, the balance is lost, and the whole cabin dives straight into the ground. No pause, no escape. The bucket is torn apart, metal twisted, hydraulic lines snapped, the arm trembling helplessly. The machine struggles, but it's broken, badly broken. The floodwaters crash down with brutal force, sweeping mud, rocks, trees, everything in their path, roaring louder, wilder, unstoppable. The excavator, still wobbling unstably, is dragged mercilessly as the truck moves forward, scraping and skidding helplessly across the muddy ground. Right now, two excavators are working in perfect sync to lift a truck that flipped earlier, moving smoothly and steadily as they try to bring it back upright without causing further damage. Now a bulldozer moves into position, pushing against a massive boulder with steady force, shifting it slowly but surely out of the way as part of the rescue effort. In a sudden turn of events, one of the excavators has slipped and tumbled down the very slope it had created, the ground giving way beneath its weight, turning the rescue scene into a moment of unexpected danger. Against all odds, the excavator powers through the thick mud, using its own arm to push and pull itself free from the swamp, proving just how capable and resilient these machines can be. This excavator is now equipped with a powerful rock breaker, turning it into a precision tool designed to crack through solid stone with sharp, rhythmic strikes. Suspended high above the edge, a massive excavator hangs in the air as the crane holds it steady, balancing tons of weight just inches from the drop, a scene that pushes both machine and operator to their limits. In a heart-stopping moment, the crane's arm snaps under the immense strain, causing the entire machine to tip over and crash onto its side, leaving it completely overturned and immobilized in the dirt. With incredible precision and power, the excavator charges down the slope, its massive tracks gripping the ground as it descends effortlessly, conquering the steep incline like it's nothing. Amidst the rushing current, the tractor strains against the powerful flow, using all its strength to pull the truck, which is stuck in the middle of the river, on the verge of tipping over. Every second counts as the tractor fights to keep both itself and the truck from being swept away. In a split second, the cable holding the excavator snaps, sending shockwaves through the scene. The massive machine jerks violently, hanging in midair for a moment before plunging towards the ground, adding yet another risk to this already dangerous operation. As the vehicles slide uncontrollably down the slick slope, drivers show off their incredible skills, maneuvering with precision and calm, steering through the treacherous descent as if they were dancing with the danger beneath them.